Hey everybody, it's Vaughn here from the Gospel University, and this week on Sunday service breakdown, usually I break down myself, but I said, you know what, I ain't the only organist in the world, so we finna break down other folks too. Today we are breaking down Christian Bishop. Alright, so he is one of the most killing guys out. He's like extra churchy, and a lot of questions I get from my students in my coaching program, when they ask me to break these stuff down all the time, his thinking behind his sweeps. He's backing up Bishop Jacobs there, and then Bishop takes a break while they're like in high, leading up to high praise, right? And he does like some really nifty moves, and people say, "Oh my God, what did he be doing? How he come up with that stuff?" So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna break down one of my favorite moves from him, and I'll show you the thinking behind it and how you can use these typical concepts as well in your playing as well. So I'm gonna break down his, then I'm also show you some other variations of a similar concept, some other concepts that you can do. The concept is what matters, so let's jump right in. Oops.
Glory, give him praise, give him glory, give him praise.
So that's a lot right there. So we're gonna go talk about that. So now they're in A flat, okay? The normal preacher stack, let's just say I heard him start from the 4 there, so he did a right. So when the 1 normal preacher stack is 1 dominant over 3, then the 4 dominant, right? Then we have the diminish, and it usually goes back to. Now, when the preacher breaks, like, say yeah, and they do a scream, say yeah, what are you gonna do? You just can't just hold that forever. No, he's not preaching anymore, so there's no hit. So you have to fill in. So here's what Christian did there. It's one of those sweeps. So he's on the diminish. On the sharp 4 diminish, he did the following. That's the first move, just 3 diminish, right? Now, why is he doing this? Once again, to fill in space, and also, it's just him and the drummer, so he can do whatever he wants. Now, concepts behind this, it's churchy, so it's going to stay churchy, typical churchy bass movements, typical churchy chords. What it means, dominance, diminish, and like inversions of like the 1 major 2 minor diminished triad, or 1 major 2 minor 7 major triad. So 1 major 2 minor 7 major 1 major 2 minor 7 major 1 major 2 etc, etc. Or 1 major 2 minor, see, diminish 2 minor, diminish 1 2 diminish, see, so like that. So we're playing off of that. But here's the thing, he's gonna do it from another key, a whole step down, right? A whole step down. And this is to create what I call confusion drops. These kind of moves that you gotta do, Christian, Jaden, all these guys, I call them confusion drops because that's what they sound like. Okay, that's exactly. Let's go back to it, and you can hear how it causes like a ruckus. Right. So let's go from here and see it again.
Glory, give him praise, give him glory, give him praise.
You see what I'm saying? So you all hear is like, what's the notes? It makes you do one of them things. You see what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we're able to cause that confusion and then bring it back to the key. So that's what he did. So literally, he took a normal church move that people do on the 1. Church move will be right? Flat 7 dominant, 7 dominant, 1 dominant. But he stretched it out. What did he do? How did he stretch it out? He stretched it out by doing a typical church move. 1, 2, up, 3, right? 1, 2, up, 3. But he started a whole step down, and then he cleverly used the inversion with his feet. So normally you see 1, 2, up, 3, 4, up, 5, right? Usually just what happens. But you started here. So in his whole thing, he did A flat, 3, 4, and the diminish, right? Watch this. 1 in G flat, 2 minor in G flat, up the flat 3 diminish, 1 again. Then he did G, 1 over 3 in G, 4 in G, flat 5 diminished in G. Then he went back to A flat. So all together, yeah. 4. Right? Mad simple concepts, but it's just confusing. So then he went back to A flat. Then he's back home. He's not gonna walk up again. So he did a 5, 6, 2, da 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 da. He went back to the home key. So after he did the back. See what I'm saying? So you put that together. I mean, it's crazy. So whenever your preacher's taking a break, or he's he's like, finna go into the shower and go, being, doing the antics, which is cool. Just add one of them drops in there. So, and God, he said he will, and that God, he's with, he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you can drop that. Now, that same concept of a lot of those like dominant walk-ups and stuff like that, guess what? That's not the only way you can do it. The main concept is what? Inversions, right? Right? So all the inversions. Yeah, right? Right? But he just put it with other keys, so he broke it up. Now, how else could you apply this? Well, here's one of like my moves that uses the same concept. Same key, A flat. Right? So now let's say we're going to the 4. Right? So here's mine. So 1 over 3. Then watch this. Then do the inversion. Ba, 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 ba. Right? Right? And then I go back home to like the 2. So all together. Cycle. 1 again. Then extreme. So same thing. So do that slow. 4 dominant, inversion of 4 dominant. Sorry. And again. Then to the 2, but I don't want to just go straight to the 6. I'm already up here on the pedals, so I kind of want to see if it's an inversion I can play with. So I can play around with the 4 dominant. Sorry, 6 dominant. Look familiar, right? 1 main, 1, 2 minor, up, 3. Remember we did it before? So now, instead of doing it from the bottom, do it from the top. So do so I can do it from the top. So it's a flipping it, the inversion. So 2 minor, diminish again, then 1/3 again. Right? But watch this. Remember that 6? But we'll hear through from the top instead. Then back to the 2 minor. Up, bang. 4 up 5. Up. 4. Diminish. Up. Pop up. That's how you set it up. See? So those are different kind of moves you can do. So the first one we have was all of it revolves around what? The same 1 major, 2 minor, diminish, sharp 2 diminish, or flat 3 diminish, to the inversion 1/3 now. Same thing. So diminish again. 1, 2, 3, then 2, 1/3, 4, scream, 3 again, and he breaks again, mess it up. But you get the point, right? All Christian's doing is being clever, like with inversions. And because in that moment, it's like kind of to agitate the praise anyway, he just finds creative ways to like agitate the moment, cause confusion sonically, right? And then resolve it back. So it's like we're being wild because of he throws us off. But when he comes back, we're like, yes. And then you add the high praise moment and the word and the screaming and the cymbals, everything. It goes, oh my God, yeah, right? So like, that's what's going to happen. So I hope you guys found some value in that. That's the kind of thinking behind those kind of confusion drops. And there's a lot more you can create. Once again, understand the concept behind it. You can do parallel movement with a lot of these chords and versions, little slick stuff with the bass. And this is stuff I teach in detail. I make whole courses on this kind of thing in Gospel University. And my students, they are able to meticulously kind of go through it at their own pace. This little video here, there's a lot of concepts behind that, chord knowledge, theory knowledge, also the right kind of bass movements to do. There are like some recommended ones that I usually suggest. So, if you really want a deeper understanding of this, you definitely want to hit us up and see if you can get a coaching session with us, and then we can help you implement this stuff permanently in your plan. I don't want you to just copy this stuff. Yes, I put the video out. People love stuff to copy, but I know it's only going to last you for a little bit, right? Like, I gave you a fish. That's cool, but what are you going to do tomorrow? I want to teach you how to fish, and that's what we do at the Gospel University. So if you like this video and you want to actually learn more stuff like this, hit us up for a session. Let me know in the comments what you think, and see y'all next time. Peace.